You might want to not do that. You might want to just, when you go onto your raw rubber, you might want to just use one needle. Okay, and so what we need to do, I'll show you how to do that. Oh, that's nice and smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I can also use it with no rubber, obviously.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
and it's gonna be good because I can work with the last lycra and stuff as well, because the other one is pretty hard to work with.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so now if you want to have a look here, so we've got a left needle and a right needle. Hang on, I'll take you a second. Oh, there we go. Alright, so come around from the front.
Yeah.
You've got a left needle and a right needle. If you do your 9mm raw rubber, I would suggest you take your left needle out and just, I don't know, tie your other thread out of the way so you don't lose your threading. And then you can use your guides, adjustment of your guides, to get your width of your raw rubber, and you can move that this way or that way, whatever way you want to get the tracking that you want. But then you just use that right hand needle. Again, if you want to do the elastic like that, the wider one, but you don't want to have two needles, you just take your inside needle out. But one little trick that I would tell you is that if you're going to be using just one needle, either left or right, for any length of time, whatever one's going to be vacant, you get the needle, get a pair of pliers, snap the blade off the needle and put the stub back in. And the reason you do that is because if you don't do that and just tighten the needle up, the needle screw up, so you don't lose it, you sew for a month or two using just that one needle, and you go, oh look, I want to do some proper full thread overlocking now. And so you go to put a needle in, it won't go in. Because the hole's full of rubbish. Dust and meat gets in there. And Thank you. So just as I said, snap the blade off, put the stub back in, and it preserves it.
Okay, nice. That's a good trick.
It is a good trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Because that's what I'm doing with my other overlocker upstairs. I took one of the needles out so I can have different stuff, and now I can't find that thing that connected to it, and I don't know, it's probably dirty now. So
okay,
that's a good.
Me before I go and we'll have a quick look at it. Now the other thing is, do you know what differential feed is?
No.
Okay, so what we do is we take this. This is all differential feed.
What does that mean? Well,
that means that you've got a front feeder and a rear feeder, and you can differentiate between those. See, you've got a little gap here. Okay, so from that gap this way, this is all front feeder, and from here back, that's all rear feeder. Now you've got an overall stitch length, which I'll show you. I'll switch that off. This is what I suggest you do.
Switch it off.
I've got that tracking. Oh no, I don't know what that is. And hold your hand wheel. And just very gently dab, because you can hear the motor going, right? You need to stop that. So just very gently. Don't push hard because it'll spin and burn your hands.
Okay.
Okay. So now, if you want to come around this side, see if we can get this going again. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so you can see you've got calibrations along here, and the little red arrow, that's your reference point. Okay, so see if I can leave that there. Now if you want to change the stitch length, you push this button in. Now I'm going to turn this. Okay, so on number 4, that button went in. So just watch my thumb again. Bang, see, it went in. And we're on number 4. So the larger the number, the larger the stitch length. Okay, I won't move it. Well, it's at factory setting anyhow, but you can change it to whatever you like. But you must make sure that stays in, and then you can move this to wherever you like. put on 5 anyhow, just see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Then you release.
Okay.
Now the reason we put the make sure the motor's not going is that if you get disturbed by something when you've got that in and you accidentally bump the treadle and the motor's going, you get bang, that's going to plug up everything.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So it's safety for you to.
All right. So
make
do
sure
it when it's not on.
When it
when it's off. Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks.
So that's how to adjust your stitch length.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go look at this. Nose.
They didn't tell me that at school.
Why didn't it work beforehand? So if you'd like to come back around this side, and we'll switch this back on, so we've got lights. Okay, so let's have a look. Where are we? You can see that the front feeder, alright, so just imagine there's the foot's on and the material's really, we're going to say material, so the feeders are coming up. You can see the size of the gap there? So it feeds the material, and that's a little bit smaller. So that tells me that this front feeder is going just a little bit quicker. So that's all adjustable via here. I can move this up and down.
Okay. What's the up and down for?
So if I go down, watch this now. You see how much the front feeder is
opens up.
Much bigger stitch than the rear one, okay? Hence the expression differential. You can have different stitch length on one feeder as compared to the other, okay? So down will make your front feeder stitch bigger.
Bigger,
Will make it smaller. Now you've got a little stop here, so I would suggest just leave that. But if you're just doing normal overlocking and you've got difficult fabrics, if it's puckering up, if your seam is puckering up, or when you're overlocking it's puckering up, I would suggest to loosen that and move this up further. That way your rear feeder will be going quicker than the front feeder. That'll have a tendency to flatten things out. Okay, so now, alright, so you're overlocking some lycra, cotton lycra or whatever, and it's coming out wavy. So you can make the front feeder go a little bit quicker than what the rear feeder is, and it will flatten it out, and it works like a charm. So
that's so good to know. That's so good to know.
The only thing is, all fabrics are different. You've got to arrive at a point yourself where on here should I and don't forget there's got a stop on there, but if you want that to go even quicker you can loosen that or even take it out completely if you want, and you'll get that large movement. Okay. So that's differential feed. Any questions?
No, that's perfect, thank you.
And all overlockers will have it, except the old ones. They used to have cams, remember they had the little cams in them? No, you don't remember those?
Well, mine is pretty old, so you will be able to see it.
Oh, well, maybe it has. All right, so we're done here. Do you have any questions at all overall?